Hello, Alyssa. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Friday night. So, for those of you who are joining, we're going to do something a little different tonight. I've been watching kind of what the other channels are doing, and then rather than scrolling down and having individual questions, they're doing these pick 3 lives, and so that anybody coming in later can also pick the 3. And so this is going to be really fun, and that way we don't have any hard feelings about anyone getting skipped, because as the channel grows, and I just hit 800, I'm so pleased about hitting 800. You can't even believe it. And I got this new camera. It's a Kio something. Look at you. It has a little light on the front. Can make yourself bright, make yourself dark. I love it. So, and I'll turn the camera off when we do these readings. I can do that. So how's everybody doing tonight? And I'm excited about doing this pick 3 because these are going to be timeless. And guess what? I have numbers, I have runes, I have charms, I have oracle cards, and I have, you don't even know how many tarot decks I have. And so this is going to be different than I've done before, okay? So the last time that I did scrolling down, I missed a few people, and so it caused a little bit of an issue. Gosh darn it, what am I doing here? So tonight I'm going to do it differently, and we're going to see if this works better, because as the channel grows, I won't be able to scroll down a list of people because it will get to be too many. So we'll try this. Now, I'll still jump on and do special lives for like talking to deceased people and have special nights like that where I'll do that. But I thought we would try this and see how you guys like this, because the channel's all about you guys and keeping you guys happy. That's what the channel's about. So if you're not happy, we're going to make changes. Okay, welcome Heidi, welcome Christina, Desiree, Shamika, Gloria, Kelly, Jay, Margarita, Julie Brandt, Alyssa. I'm gonna do the pick 3s, and it might be that your situation with Martin might come up in the pick 3. So, hi Kalina. Hi, Deb. Hi, Shayna. So we're going to try this because this worked really cool on the channel that I watched it on. And I do pick 3s on my channel. But hi, Jojo. But I've never done a pick 3 live. So this is going to be incredible. You have to trust me. I got out the best cards. We've got numbers. We've got runes. We've got charms. So we are set. So here's what you have to do. If you're ready, first of all, if you're ready to rock it on tonight, I want you to type a big rocket on, capital letters, rock it on. I'm ready to rock it on. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to create an atmosphere to bring in, I have a hair in my mouth. Oh, that's because I was playing with the kittens before I came in here. Rock it on. Yes, rock it on. We're going to bring in the spirits. We're going to bring up the energy, and you're going to pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. Now, so far, there's no pile there. There's just numbers. So, but there's soon going to be cards showing up, right? So when we rock it on, thank you guys for all the rock it on. When we rock it on, yes, you're going to pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And there's going to be probably more than one layer to the reading. So you can either decide to pick one pile and stay with that pile for the whole session, or you can change your mind and pick a pile too. So at this time, what are you picking for piles, guys? Put it out there. Are you picking pile 1? Let's see the 1s. Picking pile 2? Let's pick the 2s. 3? Let's see the 3s. Which piles are you picking? And I'm going to start, while you guys are deciding, I'm going to start laying down the cards. Pick up the vibes, guys, because there's going to be vibes here. We're starting the piles of cards. And as you can see, this is live. I'm not peeking at these cards. You're watching me do this live, right? Now, I'm also going to put some numbers at the bottom of the piles. Let's go numbers. I can't I can't see these numbers, right? I mean, they're floating around in my hand. I got to get them all. I got to get all the numbers, okay? Here's all the numbers. We're going to, oh, one flew off. Here's 1, here's 2. Oh, this one gets 2 numbers, and that one gets 3. So I'm going to keep the numbers kind of low key because we'll do those last. Who wants a rune in the pile? Does anybody want a rune? Can you hear the excitement of the runes? Woo! The runes want to come out. All right. And I won't show these until we get to them. I won't show what they are. So those are the runes. Who wants charms? Should we just make a plethora here? Throw it all in. What the hell? Throw it all in. Look at this. Is this going to be fun? We're going to have charms. We got runes. We got numbers. We've got cards. Wait, I need more cards. We got to have more cards. Who wants the fuck it deck? Ooh, I said that word. Who wants the F deck? This is my first oracle that I put out there. Sorry that it's got swearing in it, but that's what Spirit gave me and I went with it. So we've got the F it deck. Let's pick a really unusual deck. How about this one? We'll do this one. So 1, 2, 3. How many do we want in this pile? How long of readings do you guys want in each of these sections, huh? It doesn't. There's no rules. Throw it all in. Let's go. Runes, charms, numbers. Let's just do everything. You guys are great tonight. You guys are great. All right. Who's ready to solve the mystery of their readings? Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a hell yes? Don't spell hell. YouTube would not like that. How about a big, whatever you want to say, woohoo. Are you ready? Should we go in order or should we not go in order? Do we want to conform or do we not want to conform? First of all, I want to ask you guys, are you excited tonight? Are you in a good mood? Because if not, I want you to breathe in and throw all your worries away. All your worries, toss them out. You can pick them up later. But right now, we're going to have a rockin' good time. So, not in order. Okay, all right. So, what pile should I start with? Everybody put what pile? Vote a pile. Where should I start? Where should I start? What pile? Let's have some votes, and then I'm going to grab whichever one I see. You're in a great mood. 2. It's going to be 2. 2 is the winner. We're starting with 2. Let's put a big crystal on 2. You can't see it, but it's there. It's a big, big crystal. That's on number 2. All right. I'm going to start revealing the reading for those of you who selected number 2. And your reading begins now. Ooh. Queen of Cups. You guys are in for intuition. You're in for magical experiences such as meeting the right person at the right time, being taken care of. Where's my pointer? My choppy sticky. She is being heard because the shell is about being heard. So this week or coming up for you guys, you're going to be heard. Now, the Knight of Swords. This is so interesting because when it's below the Queen of Cups, you guys who chose pile number 2, you're supposed to be paying attention to your intuition and you guys are supposed to be making a decision. Now, we have down here, I can't help but notice the number 3. All right? I can't help but notice it. It's the number 3. And that is communication. Communication through intuition, and this is communication through the airways. You guys have to pay attention tonight, number 2, because you're going to be getting some very important messages. I can hardly wait to look at your charms that you have. Whoa, money, travel, cutting something out of your life, and the rune is going to be a mystery for last. The Fuck It deck tells you, oh, look, the trash just took itself out. You guys are going to be having things leave your life that never served you any way. So it's going to be out the door. See you later. It can be stuff. It can be people. It can be anything, really. It doesn't serve you. It can be a belief, So that's what's going to happen. Oh, you guys got a wonderful long journey. You're about to embark on a long journey. This could be for love or career, and the journey could be inward. All will be successful. Now look at this. It's going to bring extra money and peace of mind. That's the wolf card. Look what we got here, you guys. Money. Crap you not. You got money coming in. Those of you who picked pile number 2, let's say yes, money. You guys are manifesting money. Wow. This is awesome. All right, so we got the money. I'm just going to leave the money there because it looks good there. You guys can bask in the money. Now, you guys have a lot of court cards. This is the Page of Swords. And look at, she's going to kick some butt. So because you've got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, you guys, communication is everything. How are you communicating to people? Are you on the phone a lot? Are you on social media? Some of you who have businesses, how are you communicating to people? These swords, you guys, are motivating you. So those of you who chose pile number 2, you're in motivation realm. You should be communicating, getting out there, listening to your intuition. You have some long-term goals. And this, no surprise here, the crown chakra. What is the crown chakra all about? Intuition. That's your whole theme. So those of you who chose, and by the way, this is just one layer of the reading. We're going to have a lot more fun tonight. So stay around. Just because this pile ends doesn't mean the night ends. We're going to keep doing different themes and different things. And we might even be talking to deceased loved ones. Who wants a heck yes on that? Heck yes. On maybe round 2, we should talk to deceased people in all 3 piles. Sorry about my camera freak out. So what did you get for a rune? This is also going to be exciting. You guys got oh my God, it doesn't get any better. It just doesn't get any better. It can't get any better than this. Come on, camera. Freak yourself out again. You got the Room of Sunshine. That means masculine energy. Take action. Wholeness. It's about self-realization and showing your real, true nature of who you are. Wow, you guys. And then you got the charms. You got the charms of movement. You're moving. You're cutting things out of your life. And you've also got the number 1. Which is also the sun. Holy crap, that goes right in line with the sun. You guys on number 2. Now, those of you who chose number 2, how many of you are working on side businesses right now? How many of you are working on something like earning money on the side? How many of you are doing that? Because I'm going to pull an extra card for you out of my financial deck. Because if you are working on your own business, I'm actually going to add to this reading because this has really got a focus on the money and the long-term goal and taking action. So let's pull a couple more cards for you guys who have 2. Look at this. You might have some challenges, but keep going. You're going to conquer all your challenges. He's got a bunch of swords or a bunch of wands there, but he conquers them. You guys are going to be conquering all your challenges. Now, some of you have to be careful because you don't want to be working 7 days a week, right? I mean, sometimes you get excited about your side business and you don't want to wear yourself out. So this is also take time for yourself, build in self-care time. But especially those of you who have spiritual businesses, I am going to say that we're going to put these numbers together. We're going to make 31. Within 31 days, those of you who are doing businesses are going to see some kind of radical change for the better for your businesses. You've got an entrepreneur idea for an Uni module. There you go. 31 days, guys. 31 days. All right. So now, so we don't get so distracted by your pile, I'm actually going to remove this because remember, we're going to be laying out all new stuff again. So I'm putting this stuff aside and I'm going to flip over this just talks about the number 2. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll just leave that there. That's about being sensitive. These are my flashcards for numerology when I teach it. Details, intuitive, being balanced, and cooperation. By the way, anybody out there who wants to learn a lot of forms of divination, mainly tarot, numerology, things like that, I have a Facebook page called Tarot and Numerology. I'm typing it out here. Academy. All right, just like that. ACADEMY. Academy. So what pile am I choosing next, you guys? What pile am I choosing next? Vote. You got one or three. One or three. What do we have out there? What are we doing next, guys? 3. We are doing pile number 3. For those of you who chose pile number 3, your reading begins now. Look at all the 3s. Aren't you guys great? Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Love is in the air. Love. But this isn't just the love card. This is partnerships. But guess what else it is? Help from spirit. See spirit coming down to help you? So those of you who are thinking about partnerships, love, this is for you. Now, we're also going to see that you got the number 2. What's the first card we pulled? Number 2. You've got partnerships, balance, cooperation, inner peace. This is great. You also got the arrow charm for focus. You got the tree for branching out. Nevermore. What does nevermore mean? I got to think about that charm. Nevermore. Oh, never. Okay, I'm getting it. Nevermore are you going to spend more time complaining than counting your blessings. Nevermore are you going to focus on people who are too dramatic for you. Nevermore are you going to think that you can't succeed at everything you try, all right? So you might fail a few times, but you eventually will succeed. That's what that nevermore means. What a great charm to get. All right. Next card for you guys is the Chariot. And this is a beautiful card. The Chariot talks about you guys having to travel, something important, traveling, moving. This is actually movement and traveling. Those of you who have had a medical condition, I know a lot of readers, you got to be careful. I'm not a doctor, blah, blah, blah. But this is a medical symbol. And this is the Chariot. So you guys who have had health challenges, you're going to start to get answers to your health challenges. You're going to be guided to the right doctors, the right time, the right treatment. It could be natural, could be mainstream. Pay attention to the signs. And for those of you trying to diet, your willpower is going to be amped up. It's going to be amped up. So this would be a good time to start some kind of eating plan for number 3. All right. Now the Fuck It deck says, you're bitchy, stop it. All right. So crabby, I like the word crabby. You could be going through, some of you are going through a crabby spell. That's all right. Be crabby. But then eventually, you got to come down off of the crabby thing. And but just acknowledge that you might be a little more crabby than usual. Could be the weather, could be what's going on. Love yourself anyway, because crabby is a human nature. All right. And if somebody tells you you're crabby like the Fuck It deck did, just say, yeah, that's all right too. Accept yourself. Now you got the Wolf card called walking away. So you're going to be walking away from a difficult situation. Even though you are starting over, be patient. At times it's wiser to walk away than to stay in a situation. Your actions are going to be rewarded and happiness is going to come. That's your Wolf card, you guys. You're going to be walking away. How many of you who chose 3 have a situation that doesn't serve you anymore and you need to be walking away? If you do, I want you to type out walking away, because that's validation, you guys. It's validation that there's something you're going to walk away from. It could be a toxic belief system. It could be a toxic relationship. It could be, a job or coworkers that bother you. It doesn't mean you're leaving the job. It just means you're walking away from that, taking your power again. Type walking away if you're walking away from something. Oh my gosh, you guys got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. You know what? This is the card that I actually have a saying for, and it is called the happiest card in the entire tarot deck. Now, because this has 2 women of different cultures, it just tells me that, you guys, do you see a theme here? Come on. Let's just look at this, guys. You got 2 people facing each other. You guys who chose number 3, I'm sorry, but you got to be cooperating with people. You got to find a way to get along. Find common ground. Find something that even if somebody's irritated or you're irritated with them, find a way to make it. Find a way to make it work, because this is partnerships, people helping people, love, but this is also spiritual adventures. So, and let's see what else you have. Let's flip your rune over now. Woo! You got the defense rune. Now this is an interesting, it's the gateway. So, oh my God, is that ever cool? So, but this is a time for inner work. This is for inner work. It's going inside yourself. It's a peacefulness. But the gateway means something. It's the correct timing. This is going to be the correct timing for something. What is the number 2? Correct timing. Correct timing. You guys are going to be, and then don't forget, you got the number 2. This is weird how this all falls together. You can't even make this shit up. You guys are having the correct timing for having partnerships, love, things working out for you. As long as you do walk away from what doesn't serve you. Don't invest your time there. Not worth it. Now, your last card, which is an oracle card, is financial constraints. What that means, you guys, is that when you're trying to build success, especially if it's financial, you want to have constraints, meaning you have to, come on, camera, you have to focus on saving. Like, don't just go out there and invest all your money in something and call it good, because that wouldn't be good. Okay, financial constraints, that just means you got to save. You've got to really use caution where you're spending your money. In fact, you got so many 2s in here that I'm going to tell you that probably what you should do is pause before you click. And this is good advice for you guys coming up on the Christmas season, right? Ooh, look at all of you walking away. Look at all of you. I love number 3 too. I think the number 3 is really powerful. You're getting the perfect sign to sell your home. Yes, you are. You're walking away from drama. Let's get an amen on that. Big amen on that. Martha Yellowbear's walking away. Rebecca's. Nikki Larson's walking away. This is awesome. All right. And you guys are done with your number 3. And we'll flip that one over. And your message is fun, adventure. Oh, that says spending too much money. That's funny, because that's in the card that said to warn about spending too much money. And here's spending too much money. You got to communicate and work in groups. Okay, that's your number. All right. You guys had a great pile. How many people related to their number so far? If you did say yes, if you related to the number, and we're finally out to our final number here, 1. Think before clicking. I have to do that too. I have to think before I click. Type yes if you related to that number of your pile. All right, we are starting for number 1. You did for 2 and 3. Oh, I was going to tell you that. Sometimes more than one of these piles will apply to you guys, and you should pay attention to all of them. And some of them you'll just discard. Oh, wow. We have got learning, students, starting something new where you have to be trained, okay? And then on top of that, you got the faith card, having faith. And this just means in the unseen world. This means that you guys are going to have faith that the path that you're on, number 1, the people who chose number 1, the path that you're on, you are going to have some training coming up. This could be in a work environment because it's a pentacle, but you have to have faith that the unseen world has guided you on this path, and that they're helping you. If you could see this card, it's gorgeous. It's all of these different cultures, and they're all coming together to help you. You have to have faith that you are being helped. And your fuck it deck message is because they are mean and stupid. So what this tells me is that you've got some of you in pile number 1 have people who are kind of being mean and maybe being rude. And you can't control their meanness or their rudeness, but you can control how you respond to that. And I don't want you guys, when the F-it deck comes up and says that, it means that they could be taking your energy away. How many of you have mean people right now and it's taken away your energy? Type the word mean, M-E-A-N. Type the word mean if you are being influenced by people that are just nasty right now. It can be coworkers, it could be on social media, but somebody's being nasty. If they're being nasty, type the word mean, because it just makes you recognize that you have some mean people. You can't control them, but you can control how you react to them. Okay, your wolf card is reunion. This is the opportunity to meet your soulmate. Wow, look at that. This is the opportunity to meet your soulmate. This is an act of destiny. Realization of personal hopes and dreams, and a change is for the better. Remember that life works in cycles. From the past will come happiness. Look at this. Now, this kind of reminds me of the piles where the two are meeting, the two are coming together. You have mean soul suckers are the worst, Sierra. Yeah. Dang. So no one in particular being mean, but yes, it can be the media. It can be like you're bombarded with mean people in the media or reading mean things in the media. So just know that the only thing that you can do is control your response to it, right? So you guys, for those of you looking for love, this is your time. This is your time. You've got to focus on it with the Page of Pentacles. You've got to focus on that if you want that for a goal. And this is also things working out for you and happiness coming to you. You can't ask for a better card, pile number 3. Look at this theme we have going tonight. We seem to have a theme of two people talking to each other. Do you guys think that this theme is starting to get its message across from us? That there has to be a working together and helping each other kind of theme going on, and see the fence between them. So this is very interesting. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, you guys are so lucky. That's wealth. Now, let's jump down here and see what you have for a number. Oh, you got number 7. You couldn't ask for a better number. That is for you guys who are wondering. For you guys who chose pile number 1, hey, you guys, let's see you guys. Who chose number 1? Whoever chose number 1, say number 1. 111. Type number 1, because this is wealth, okay? This is building money. And 7s know how to research, to make money. So you're going to have research connected to this wealth. Now, this is a postcard, all right? And it says, I love you. Oh, I love that. This says, I love you. So this goes with the partnership thing. So this just means finding people and surrounding people that you like. This is a warning. You got the wolf. There's a warning that there could be something deceptive, something that you're not seeing. That's kind of shady right now. It might come to the surface, but just be aware of it. And then you got Route 66, which is traveling, okay? It's literally a route. So you guys who chose pile number 1, you are going to be going somewhere. It doesn't have to be significant like a trip, but one of the places you go, pay attention, because it's going to be significant. Even if it's in the grocery store, someone bumps into you and they start talking to you, you have to be aware. Somewhere that you go is going to be significant. And the rune that you got, oh geez, you got the partnership rune. You got the partnership rune. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So this actually goes with this. So those of you out there who are looking for love, I just want you to type love is coming. Love is coming. You got meeting here. You got focused on it. And you've got a partnership. And you might have to do some research on how you're going to meet somebody, because look at that 7 there. You know, that's about research. All right. Now, we got a final card for you guys. Oh, look at this. It's called Simply Love. Look at you guys in pile 1. Can you just feel the love? Just feel the love. Let's just send everybody hearts, because wow, all 3 of these piles really had a love theme somewhere tucked into them. It's just really amazing. It had a love theme. Now, so this is like a father-son love. So this means you might have a friend that you might just have to tell them, I really appreciate you in my life. Or some of you might be forming business partnerships or partnering up in like having a business meeting with someone that's maybe successful, and you'll be like, could I spend some time with you? I'm starting a business and I just need to talk to somebody, kind of like a coaching session. Perfect. You guys have the perfect cards for talking to someone who is already successful at what you're wanting to do. And also that includes love. And don't forget, the number 7, when it comes to love, 7s need to have their freedom. So you guys, when you fall in love or first meeting somebody, let them be who they are. Don't meet somebody and say, you got to do this, you got to change that, you got to don't have all those rules. 7 is about freedom, to allow that person to be who they are, and they will allow you to be who you are, right? Unconditional. That's called unconditional love. Love is coming. Yes, love is coming. Now, you guys, I'm going to share something with you, because you guys know that I do numerology. Why am I having you type things out here? Because when you state it, it's like a little mini contract, and you give it power. And so we're not giving power when we say type mean person. We're not giving them power, but we're creating an awareness that, there are mean people in our environment, and you're creating the awareness of how I'm going to react to that. So when you encounter that in the future, you'll be like, oh, this is how I'm going to choose to react. When you say love is coming, you're actually putting that out there in a statement, in a contract. The universe is going out there, and you're increasing your chances. That's one of the reasons that I have so many crystals on the table tonight, because what I program these crystals to do is whatever is in your heart of hearts and in your highest and best interest. Your heart of hearts, your highest and best interest. Always remember that when you're wanting to manifest something. Say, if it's in my highest and best interest and it's my heart of hearts, meaning you're really going to commit to it, then let it come to me. Okay? Then let it come. So love is coming. All right. Now, the next pick 3s that we do, you guys get to decide, because this night's about you. You. Do you want the next pick 3s to be talking to either your spirit guides or your deceased loved ones? We could do spirit guide readings, pick 3 on spirit guide readings. We could pick 3 on somebody from the other side giving you a message. Let's see, what else can we do for pick 3s? What do I have here? Oh my God, we have so many things we can do. Spirit guides. Okay, spirit guides it is. Let me grab my spirit guide decks. Hold on, hold your horses. I'm grabbing my spirit guide decks. How about we do spirit guides and deceased all in the piles? Say yes if you want spirit guides and messages from deceased loved ones. How about if we do them both? Say yes if you want both. Yes. All right, here we go. Spirit guides, come on in. Come on in, spirit guides. Spirit guide for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Have you guys picked your piles yet? Hey. Are you staying with the same piles tonight, or did you decide that you're going to pick different piles? What are you guys deciding? You staying with the same one, or are you picking different ones? Put down the number that you're going to pick this time. You're going to pick 1, you're going to pick 2, or you're going to pick 3? What's it going to be? What show is that? Is that The Price is Right, where they have all the doors? Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. Oh, look it. We got some 3s. We got a 2. We got a 1. Woo! And now we got to go to the deceased messages. You're going to stay with 3. Okay. Depends on the vibration of the cards. That's a good idea, to look at the vibration of the cards. That's a fabulous idea, Shayna. We should all probably do that, because, you might have different vibrations to the cards. And now I'm laying down the messages from the deceased at the bottom. So we're going to make everybody happy tonight. So let's go. Let's start. Which pile should we start on? Should we go in order, or should we go a different order, or just do our own thing? What do you guys want to do? What pile should we start with? Sticking with 3. We're going to 2 and 3, but all of them feel strangely relevant. Yeah, it could be. Should we start with pile 2 this time? No, change to 1? Oh, you changed to 1. Okay. Should we do it random? Hey, how about if we throw a dice? Pile 2. Ha ha ha. There. I've got a dice. Yes, I do. All right. Pile 2. We're starting with pile 2. The crystal goes on pile 2. We're going to do your spirit guide message first. Those of you who chose 2, please enter number 2. Say, I chose number 2, and this is a message from my spirit guide. Use both your intuition and your intellect. Oh my God, I say this all the time. We need the brain and we need intuition. Not one or the other, it's both. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem and get answers to your questions. So your spirit guide doesn't want you to think that your mind is the enemy. In fact, you guys, you want to know a secret? When I have people that have dysfunctional relationships, I tell them that they can only pick the next relationship with their brain. They can't use their heart, no emotion. In fact, if they have a pattern of unhealthy relationships, I tell them if you're attracted to them, no, not allowed, because you're attracting your pattern again. Use your thinking mind. And this is the message of your spirit guides. Use your thinking mind. All right, the next one from your spirit guides is the wheel. Wow, this is really powerful. And look at your spirit guide, you guys. Has an Egyptian feel to it. Those of you who chose pile 2, your spirit guide is taking over your life temporarily. I'm not kidding you. He's got the hands on the wheel. You always fall victim to your heart. Yeah, don't do that, Jojo. Use your brain next time. So those of you who chose number 2, you are having the spirit take over your life right now for a little while. Now, you've also got some changes you're considering, right? So use your intuition and your mind, and you've got not little changes, but you've got big changes. Some of you out there are literally going to move. You're literally going to be moving somewhere else. You're pondering it right now, and there could be a move in your future. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a big move, but there's a sun in the middle, so I feel good about it. Your other spirit guide, whoa, you got a bad-ass spirit guide. This is the King of Wands. I'm not kidding you. This looks Egyptian too. Look at that. Look at that beard. This is amazing. This is amazing. So you guys literally brought in a master spirit guide right now. And I'm just looking at his eyes because he's telepathically communicating to me because so this is what your message is. Wow. All right. So let me get this right because this is powerful. And this is influencing a lot of you. He's telling some of you that you're too scattered, that you're overly busy, and that you're scattered. There's too many things going on in your life. He wants you to single focus for a while. If you can just pick and prioritize. In other words, make a list and prioritize. And he also said that your spiritual path is not there yet. So some of you, he wants you to be more active in growing yourself spiritually. And remember, for some of you, that could just be sitting in silence for 5 minutes twice a day to connect with yourself, right? Or you can be spiritual if you're doing like a journal or a gratitude journal or something like that. Find a spiritual activity that you can build into your life. This is what he's saying, because you're going to have control at creating your reality faster if you build in a spiritual ritual into your life, and if you also don't get so scattered. If you're not so scattered and get too many irons in the fire, shall we say. Your message from a deceased loved one, oh my goodness. 4 of Wands means that there is finally, your loved ones are saying that the 4 is the house. And so see how they're kind of like spirit and they're around the house? So they're actually, some of you are actually having your loved ones check in with you, and they're finding happiness in your house, and they love it. They're happy that you moved on. You're busy doing things. Now, there's a few of you that have loved ones that said there's some kind of celebration or family gathering coming up. That could be Thanksgiving, or some holiday, and they are excited about it. So if this holiday you're missing your loved ones around the holidays, they're like, don't miss us. We're there. We're eating the turkey. We don't like stuffing. We didn't like it when we were alive. We're not eating it over there. No, I'm serious. That's what they're talking about. You guys, your spirit people are a hoot. And then some of you lost somebody that's an elderly male figure, okay? Or he's elderly now. Maybe he was younger when he died, but he kept getting older on the spirit side, and he loves children. He sees your children growing up. He's a wise person on the other side. He sends you a great deal of love. And also these keys, he said that you have a great deal of wisdom, and that it's like he passed down a legacy to you. So like if this loved one had a certain ritual or a certain way of doing things, it's you carried that on. You picked up the torch of what they were like or something that they did, and you carried it on. So they're very proud of what you're doing. They're very proud. You're happy you didn't pick 2 because you just moved. Woo! You dodged that bullet. So this is a person who died with a lot of wisdom. And then you had something in common with them. Okay, you have a trait that they have, and they're very, very proud of it. And I also want to say they dressed a particular way. Like you knew them by a certain thing they wore. Like they wore that, and you're like, oh yes, that's them. So that's your message from the spirit world. All right, throw the dice. Who's next? 3. Isn't this fun? Who's having fun? If you're having fun, type the word fun. F-U-N. If you're not, say I'm not having any fun. And then you know what? I don't know what to tell you then. Build fun into your life. All right, we are going to pile number 3. This is from your spirit guide. Who chose number 3? Put number 3 down if you chose number 3. And be proud that you chose number 3. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing it. So, look at all you guys that chose 3. For you guys who chose 3, you're being asked to take on a leadership role, all right? So this doesn't necessarily mean in work, but this could be a leadership in your own life too. Like you're going to, look at all the 3s. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You are going to take a leadership role in something in your household. It could be something in a relationship. So you was tempting 2, but number 2 called you stronger. Isn't that interesting? You're getting old and tired. Everybody gets old and tired. That's the theme. So you guys, you got leadership here. You got the tiger, and then you've got the 4 of swords. So you guys have to get better sleep. Your spirit guides are indicating that some of you are rolling around because you think about all your problems when you go to bed, and your spirit guide wants you to have some kind of meditation, all right? This guy is in meditation. So those of you who picked number 3, guess what? You now have homework. You've got to sit in a quiet state at least once a day, preferably twice a day, in a quiet state. And your other homework is you got to hang your problems up on the wall. See how he's not looking at them? So what ritual number 3 are you guys going to do before you go to bed? Your spirit guide said create a ritual. So you literally might say to yourself, okay, all the crap that's floating in my mind right now, I can't solve it when I'm going to bed, right? I can't solve it. So you guys have to hang your problems up on the wall. So literally visualize yourself hanging all those problems up on the wall, and trust me, prayer is good too. Your problems will be there in the morning when you wake up. You can pick them back up. They'll be on the wall. Trust me, they'll come back. They aren't going to go anywhere. So what you want to do is hang them up on the wall. Now, for all of you guys having trouble sleeping, I want you all to sit in silence and have some downtime for at least 5 minutes before you go to bed. So don't lay in bed and do this. Sit in a chair with your feet grounded and actually do a meditation. Okay? Can you do that? You guys think you can handle that? And then we're going to see how you guys sleep tonight. All right? So I want you to type out peaceful sleep. type out peaceful sleep. If you guys are having trouble sleeping, type out peaceful sleep, and I'm going to anchor a crystal on that intention for peaceful sleep for everybody typing that. All right, now your third message. You've been going to bed early. Oh, and you typically sleep like a rock. Okay, so this message is relating to you. Good. All right, peaceful sleep. Oh, you guys got the Palace of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, so this is a very interesting card from your spirit guide this is called the Palace of Wands. And what this is building a room or some part of your house where when you walk into it, you feel beautiful. So it doesn't mean you have to clean your whole house, but do any of you guys, number 3, have an area of your house that is sacred, or that maybe you set up an altar, or maybe you keep that room cleaner than the rest of the rooms? This is saying that have one space in your house that you keep extra clean. Maybe it's your kitchen, maybe it's a dining room, maybe it's the living room. But this is about a palace energy, so that you'll pay extra attention to things that are hanging on the wall. So when you walk in that room, it's beautiful. You have a beautiful feeling. That emanates to the rest of your house. That also is the Four of Wands card, which is, by the way, the happiest card in the deck, in my opinion. This is also about formulating and trusting the spirit world. It's about creating happiness in your relationships above all. So what's the order of your relationship? Number 1, you have to love yourself so much that you can't even stand it, because you love yourself so much. Because you can't love another person till you love yourself. That's number 1. Number 2, if you're married or with a partner, you have to love them, okay? You have to love your partner. You have to love your children. And then it goes over to you have to love your friends that are true friends and good friends to you. And then maybe some of you work with people and you love and care for them. And then you love and care for your community. And you love and care for your state. And maybe finally you'll love and care for your country. But this is about focusing on the right order of love, which is yourself first. Okay. You guys are going to get a message from someone on the other side. Ironically, this is very interesting, as it always is. You guys have somebody who is at a gravesite leaving a rose, right? And you've got somebody angry on a horse. So some of you have somebody passed away, and you either did a memory, and we're getting away from gravestones, so this card is going to become obsolete as more people get cremated. But even if they're cremated, it means that you stood in memory of them. You stood in memory, or maybe you brought out a memory from them recently and looked. So they're very aware of that. And a few of you are having anger over the person passing away. Your initial response was abandonment, anger. Why did they have to go? Why wasn't there a cure for that disease? And so it's kind of a duality type of card. You like to clean for them? That's great. Wow. That is great. So your loved ones are telling you that you can keep their memories in your heart, and that they know that, some of you might place things on the grave sites. They're very aware of that. And they send love to the ones who are angry because they passed, or angry because of how the family members treated you when they passed. This card, some of you will have the family had a big disagreement after they passed, and there's hurt feelings. And so they're honoring that. You know what? Yeah, you should be angry because they didn't operate from a place of integrity. And so they're validating that feeling for you. And then for others, we have this very nice King of Cups, very beautiful family man. He is a family man. He's loving. He may have smoked in his younger years or up to the end. He's got a cigarette and he's got a glass of wine. Now, notice the chair in the back. where this person used to sit is empty. There's an empty chair here. So this means it's a big loss. And the King of Cups is always a family person. So when the Cups person passes away, it is a big loss. And they send a lot of love. And they recognize that the chair isn't sat in anymore. And sometimes people have trouble getting rid of the furniture that they sat in for a while. It's very hard. But they're indicating he's standing up. He's not looking at the chair. He goes, I'm not there. I'm not the chair. And so it's okay if you get rid of things. Is that your stepdad? Yeah. And also for some of them, they may have had glasses at some point. The person they might have worn glasses. And also it feels like some of them went to church like once in a while. I don't think they went every week, but it's like they dressed up maybe to go to church once in a while. They went to church or some event and they would dress up. So, wow, that is a powerful message for you guys. We're moving on to our last and final pile, and that would be pile number 1. If you guys chose pile number 1, say 1. I chose 1. Your message is from your spirit guide. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, okay? So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So you guys don't really know what you're doing on your spiritual path. Now, this is kind of interesting because cardinals can be signs from loved ones. So I'm kind of excited to get down to your message to your loved one, right? So, oh my goodness, you guys, this is the 8 of Cups. For those of you who chose pile number 1, the 8 of Cups is asking you, your spirit guide is asking you to detach. You're too attached. Your mom would drag him to church. Oh gosh, that's funny. That message must have totally been him coming through for you, Jojo. So your spirit guide is saying that you're too attached. You're too caught up to a situation and it's time to head for something higher, right? Reach for something better. And this card is ironic because in most of the 8 of Cups, they're heading up the mountain to something better, right? And so you're heading up the mountain to something better. And the moon is intuition. And this is your spiritual path. Something's out of sync. It happens to all of us. We all get out of sync on our spiritual path. It's okay. You just get back on. But what drew you out of sync is you're too attached to something. You spent a lot of time investing in it and you're like, nope. And your spirit guide's like, walk away. This goes with the theme. Remember when we said walk away today? Theme, walk away. There's something that you need to emotionally detach from. Wow. You guys, look at your spirit card. This is actually a message. This is the 6 of Wands, which means spiritual success. So you guys, your spiritual problem, you're going to emotionally detach from a situation that's not really serving you anyway, and you are going to have the greatest success ever. Your spiritual guide said, ask for help. Ask your spiritual guide for help, okay? Because they're there for you. They're ready to help you. So ask for help. You guys are going to have success. You guys, for you guys, maybe you're starting a business and you're frustrated. Maybe things aren't going well for you right now. Hang in there. Tweak out it. The things that aren't working, take away, bring in things that might work. You are headed for success. Be patient. Be patient. And ask your spirit guide for help. And for those of you who are wanting a message from a loved one, this would be the Queen herself. So you're getting a feminine and she's giving you a toast and she's showing a wheel in the back, a window. I'm just across that window. See the window and the clouds? She's like, I still am very much in your life. I was a loving woman. I was a rebel. For some of you who lost this person, she was a rebel. She did not conform all the time. She was on her own. She had her own way of thinking and her own way of doing things. And thank you for the feedback. Bomiso Satori. Oh gosh, you guys. This is another message for the 3 of Pentacles. You guys are like hanging up memories, or you're holding on to memories of them in pictures. You're staying focused. of this person. You're doing things that make this person proud of you. Like she's toasting, and this is work accomplishment. Some of you guys have actually accomplished something in your work life, and your loved one is really proud of you. They're like, yes, you did it. And some of you brought the family together in a discussion, or you still kept the family together, and you talk about the memories of this person. So some of you, like let's say some of you, I feel there's a woman out there. God, she's coming in strong. She used to play cards. Did anyone have a woman that used to play cards and that you still get together with the people that she still played cards with? Because I feel cards, like I feel like she played cards, and that, she's still there playing cards. It's just amazing. She's really, really a wonderful woman and sends big hearts and big love to you. She's beautiful, and she just says, I love you to the moon and back. Wow. Okay, how did you guys like that? Did you like this night with the pick threes? No one got left out unless you didn't pick a number. Everybody got included. So can you leave a comment below that says, I liked this, or you could try this, or maybe have some suggestions, or even if you didn't like it, I'm always listening to your comments, and I want to create a channel that you guys love coming to. And so that's my goal. And so when I was asking the cards today, what is my purpose on YouTube? Why did I feel drawn to rebranding this channel? And the cards told me that it's to help people overcome challenges in their life. And I thought, yeah, that's my theme. So, I got to do an intro to my YouTube channel that says, I'm here. The purpose of me studying these cards for 27 years is to help you navigate the changes in your life and the challenges, as well as grow your spiritual gifts, as well as celebrate your accomplishments. That's all important, and that's where my heart of hearts is putting into my YouTube channel. I'm pouring everything into this channel, all of my energy. So if you appreciate the videos, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and share if you feel drawn to doing that. So you guys have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you Sunday night. I am trying to figure out which is the best night to do lives, because I only have time to do them once a week right now, because winter chores on a farm, there's a lot more chores to do when you're on a farm in the winter than in the summer. And so do you guys want Sunday nights or Friday nights? Can you tell me in the comments if Friday nights or Sunday nights work better for you? And then I'm going to make that announcement. And Sunday night, don't forget, those of you who typed drawing, DRAWING, all in capitals, you will be entered in a drawing which will be announced Sunday night. It'll be announced Sunday night. It's either going to be a special package mailed to you, and some of you might get free readings. So type in all capitals drawing, and thank you for being here. And I'll see you on Sunday night.